Mindfulness Project family. It's the 10th of December, the 10th door of our Advent calendar to bring some more wisdom and joy into life. I hope you have a wonderful pre-Christmas time. I'm again in the Khon Kaen temporary museum kind of thing, this beautiful place, which is our host here today. And I have another Mullah Nasruddhin story. This Muslim mystic and Sufi master, and a very, very wise person. So today I have a wonderful story, and I will read it to you today. So their story's title is "The Search for Joy." We are all on this travel to search for joy and what it actually is. So, one day Nasruddin ran into a man from another town that he had not seen before and began a conversation with him. They talked about the weather, the harvest, and the markets, but before long the man began to confide in Mullah Nasruddin. He stated that he was a merchant in his hometown, but now he was a traveler in search of something. The man lamented, "I'm rich, but I'm also sad and miserable. I have taken my money and gone traveling in search of joy, but Elias, I have yet to find it." I think we can all relate to that, right? As the man continued speaking, Nasruddin continued to listen. Suddenly, Nasruddin grabbed the man's bag with his belonging and money in it and ran off with it. The man was startled, and with the look of great alarm chased after him. But Nasruddin had a head start, and he soon ran out of the man's sight. He ran down the road, and after a while he stopped, looking to see if the man had caught up, and seeing that he had not yet, Nasruddin put the bag in the middle of the road for the merchant to see. He then ran and hid behind a tree. When the man caught up where Nasruddin had been, he found the bag, and his facial expression immediately turned from distress to joy. As the man danced in celebration of finding his bag, Nasruddin thought to himself, joy was right there all along for him to find. Yeah, another beautiful story, which reminds us that and there are so many different variations of the same story. Another story is that a beggar was sitting, on a big box, wooden box, and begging for money, and then a monk passes by, and the beggar says, "Oh, can you give me some money?" And the monk said, "No, I'm sorry, but why don't you look at in the box you're sitting on?" And he said, "No, there's nothing in there. I'm sitting on this box for centuries, And then the monk said, and walked off. And then the beggar was like, and then he opened the box, and it was full of gold. And so our life a lot of times is the same. A lot of times we take so many things for granted. So if we are healthy, we don't think about our health. But in the moment we get ill, then we realize how precious it is to have a healthy body, which is working and doesn't have any pain. Only if we really lose our partner. A lot of times we complain, we don't, we dislike so many things in our partner. But if this person heads off or dies or something like this, suddenly we realize what we have lost. So many times, we take things for granted. We don't see the value in it until we lose it. So sometimes it brings us to the point where we should, just really look deeper and really appreciate. So this is why in spiritual traditions they say gratitude is one of the most important practices you have to do. Because if you don't bring your mind to a certain state of equanimity where you realize, wait a second, my life is pretty awesome. Yes, it's tough. many times, but also, there's so many things, so many friends, a good family, and even, decent money, so that I can survive, that I can afford things people 100 years ago would never be able to afford. But our mind is only looking for what we are missing, what we still want. Our mind is producing one after the other, wishes and wantings, and me, mine feelings. And that was this merchant too. He had everything, he was rich, but he realized he wasn't happy until he realized happiness is something inside, and it's the act of opening your eyes what you have. So, I hope you don't need losses or disasters in your life to learn this lesson. And we have a little task for you also, because every Advent calendar comes with a little mindfulness practice so that you can go deeper. And the task for you is to look and maybe write down, what could I do now to see the joy in the moment? And how can I take life less serious? So these are great questions to contemplate about many times, so that your life becomes joyful and that you see how rich you are and how much beauty you have in your heart. Okay. That was our Advent calendar door for today. If you enjoyed, give us some love and some thumbs up. And like I said the other day, we are in a very difficult situation through coronavirus and without hardly any income, and we need support to survive. So if you would like to consider to become a Patreon or to donate some money, we would be the happiest person. I wish you a wonderful day, a joyful day, and you keep rocking. And I see you tomorrow with another Advent calendar. Have a good time, guys. Thank you.